Welcome back, friends. Today we are talking about one of the most confusing parts of healthy eating, and that is choosing the right sugars and the right oils. We'll find in this video which ones to avoid and which ones to choose, and how to use some in moderation. We want to make this simple and practical, and that way you can know exactly what you're reaching for and what you should aim to reach for in your kitchen and when you're eating elsewhere. So let's start with sugar. Sugar isn't just about sweetness. It's deeply tied to our energy levels, our moods, and even our hormones. When we consume too much sugar, it can trigger addiction-like cravings. It can disrupt blood sugar balance, lead to insulin resistance, and increase the risk of obesity, heart disease, and certain cancers. So we need to avoid or limit white refined sugar. It's stripped of all its nutrients and it sneaks in to most processed food. And of course, we need to steer clear of high fructose corn syrup. Most of us have heard of it, but it's found in sodas, sauces, and snacks. It's been linked, of course, to obesity and fatty liver disease. So another one to watch out for is aspartame. It's an artificial sweetener. It's used in many sugar-free options, products like gum or diet soda. And while regulators they still call it safe in moderation, but keep in mind new research for quite some time actually is suggesting potential links to headaches, metabolic issues, and gut discomfort. Like, who hasn't had some kind of sugar-free sweetener and been all torn up inside? So really keep an eye out for it. But let's talk about some better, more natural options that you can consume, still in moderation, but they're going to be much safer and have some nutrients in them. Raw local honey. It's rich in enzymes, antioxidants, and nutrients. Dates, those are sweet, full of fiber, and packed with minerals. Pure maple syrup contains manganese and zinc, and it's less processed than a lot of sweeteners. Also, coconut sugar is a good option. It's got a lower glycemic index, and that means it's more gentle on your blood sugar. And monk fruit, it has no calories. It doesn't spike the blood sugar, but make sure you check the labels because a lot of times fillers can be put in to monk fruit like erythritol and dextrose, which you want to avoid. And then there's stevia. That's one of my favorites. Growing up, my mom even had a stevia plant. And if you actually pull a leaf off of a stevia plant, it tastes sweet like sugar. So it's generally safe, but the taste I know isn't for everyone. So use it in moderation and keep in mind that some people, it will still affect their insulin sensitivity. So if that's an issue for you, be aware. And then, of course, we've got to talk about oils. It's another confusing aisle in the grocery store for sure. You've probably heard that some oils are healthy and others are harmful. Here's the truth. Many popular oils are ultra processed and can promote inflammation in the body. So avoid or limit at least canola, vegetable, palm, corn, cottonseed, rapeseed, sunflower, and grapeseed oils can be harmful. They are man-made and they're industrial seed oils. That's all there is to it. They're heavily refined, bleached, and deodorized. They often contain chemical residues, damaged fats, and definitely an imbalanced ratio of omega-6 to omega-3, which fuels inflammation. They're everywhere because they're cheap and mass-produced, and they're used in most fast food chains and packaged products. So always read your label, and you'll be sadly surprised how often these appear. Now, here are some healthy heroes to consider. Extra virgin olive oil. It's rich in antioxidants. Great for medium heat cooking and heart health. You don't want to get too hot or it will burn the oil. coconut oil. It is stable at high heat. It contains medium chain triglycerides that actually help to boost energy. Then you have avocado oil, which is mild in flavor. It has a high smoke point and it's full of monounsaturated fat, so that's a good option. Ghee is a clarified butter. It supports gut health and it adds a rich flavor. It is good for those sensitive to dairy. If you're going to use butter but you have a dairy sensitivity, ghee is a good replacement. But then there is also grass-fed butter, which is nutrient rich, but best enjoyed in moderation, of course. Now, for raw use, like salad dressings or drizzling, you can try walnut oil because it's rich in omega-3s, anti-inflammatory, and great for gut health. There's also flax oil, which supports it supports heart health in general. We'll just say that. Flax oil is great for you. It's high in ALA, which is a type of omega-3 that's going to be really good for reducing inflammation and your overall health. MCT oil is another one to remember. It's derived from coconut. It provides quick energy, it supports brain function, and it's perfect for smoothies or if you do hot drinks, that's a good fat replacement in place of creamer. Now, keep in mind, choosing the right oils and the right sugars isn't about perfection. It's about awareness, okay? Start by removing the worst offenders, get them out, and swap in real, whole, and minimally processed options whenever you can. Your body will thank you with more energy, better digestion, clearer skin, a happier gut. So next time that you want to reach for a sweetener or a bottle of oil, remember, nature always knows best. Choose simple, choose natural, and choose wellness. See you in the next video.